Hi, and welcome back to EGL6 in Sweden. I am Brycey, and I'm here with some guy who tends to talk back. I don't really know who he is.
I'm just some random.
Just some weird voice that whenever I stop speaking, he starts. I'm sorry about him, and you know what? I'll try and get him off stream. He is ruining this tournament for everyone. All hail King Benson.
Yay! Oh, I do like that intro. That was quite interesting.
That was quite interesting. Right, we're going to talk about that last game. TEC.Sweden dominating. Unbelievable dominance over that Skitlite.Sweden team, who I believe now are out of the tournament. I'm not sure what placement that puts them. Can somebody give us a placement of exactly where they have placed? If somebody is listening who is one of the staff, throw that in our little chat and we will talk about that. But you know what? TEC.Sweden, very, very strong that game. Obviously not happy with being knocked out. Are they going to come back?
I think they are. They're going to face up against Colgame in the loser bracket semi-final. That is going to be a fantastic game. Although, again, we're going to see TEC.Sweden. I think they're just going to dominate that game. I honestly can't see them losing to Colgame, if I'm honest. They were in that group. If you remember, they did beat them 3-2. Was a close game from what I've heard. We didn't actually live stream that, but TEC.Sweden beat Colgame last time 3-2. But Colgame, obviously, they've got something about them. They've made it this far. They've made it into the losers bracket semi-final. But the game I'm really, really looking forward to right now is going to be the Skitlite Finland Enigma game. But in terms of TEC, they just look so good. I mean, we've just seen them go 9-1 CTF lockdown. I mean, that's an impressive scoreline, especially this late in the tournament. That's absolutely unreal.
Yeah, just a huge thing. And you know what? This late in the tournament, you shouldn't really be seeing a scoreline like that. That just shouldn't happen. So, very interesting to see just how TEC come out, firing out the gates on all cylinders. Like you said, they're going to try and now power through this losers bracket, going up against Colgame. And I'm going to predict that they are going to do Colgame, but probably not as easy as that last thing.
Yeah, they did really make that Skitlite.Sweden game look so simple. I mean, Burns in that first game of CTF, he went 27-16, nearly dropping 30 bombs. And as well, in that last game on lockdown, I think he finished on 26 kills. So an amazing game for Burnsy, but he's one of those ARs which you don't really just see sit in a corner and hold. He's one of those ARs that likes to pull flights. He likes to be aggressive. He almost plays somewhat of a support role, but with an AR. So it's really nice to see him sort of switch up different positions in the map. But TEC, they just look so dominant as well. Martz went huge so many times in that series. But it was absolutely unbelievable game to watch. But like you say, I honestly think TEC are going to go all the way.
Yeah, it looked like Sweden Skitlite were actually holding them for a little while. And then once their flags started to go in, they just lost all cohesion and just let them, the floodgates just opened and they couldn't even come back a little bit. And obviously TEC were pumped up by that point and it was just a complete rout. And like I said before, it'd be interesting to see. I think we'll probably see TEC.Sweden go all the way back into at least the losers bracket final and possibly the main final to see what they can do.
Yeah, I'm really am impressed with what I've seen from TEC.Sweden. I mean, I've seen them play online so many times. It's nice and refreshing to see them play just as well at LAN. And to be honest, they are dominating, but it has to be said though, Enigma versus Skitlite Finland, I've said it before just a few seconds ago, that is going to be a fantastic winners bracket final. Really excited for that game.
Oh, I'm so excited for this game. We have seen some top quality Call of Duty over this weekend so far. You know what? Some people said it's not a big LAN, but you know, there's skill. There is skill here. Watching on the stream, if you are watching the stream, I'm sure you've seen it. Just incredible accuracy, gameplay, some incredible smart play coming in from some of the teams and players. So you know what? I've really enjoyed this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic weekend so far, and I'm just so glad it isn't over yet. We've got a massive lineup of some amazing games still to come. And from what we've seen already, the games are literally only going to get better. And it's like you say, I mean, a lot of people complain that obviously EGL6 it got laughed at essentially for the teams turning up. But in terms of the quality it's produced, and obviously giving new teams like TEC.Sweden, for example, and Enigma a chance to actually get at LAN and get some LAN practice in it more than anything else. I mean, it's just such perfect sort of practice for these teams.
Yeah. You know what? We are going to quickly talk about EGL7. If you are interested in EGL7, it will in fact be August the 4th and 5th in Blackpool at the Norbrek again, that famous location they like to hold it. There will be Call of Duty Gears Halo 4v4 tournaments going on over the weekend. There is no team cap for this tournament, so we can break it and get 400 and cause the admin to go on a small meltdown. Early bird passes were in fact extended yesterday, so you can still get them up until midnight tonight if you want to make a little bit of a saving there and get your tickets.
Yeah, and as well as that, EGL8 is going to be in Manchester. Dates for that October 13th and October 14th. There's going to be Call of Duty, there's going to be Halo, some Gears as well. And as well as that, two new things. We've got some fighting games and some FIFA. So there really is something for everyone. It is going to be an amazing event. I honestly think it's going to be one of the highest in terms of numbers that we're going to see throughout all the events so far. And it's definitely going to be one not to miss. But speaking of EGL7, aren't you dodging LAN there?
Hold on a minute, I'm not dodging LAN, all right? I asked Mello, and he said he wouldn't move the LAN date for me. And I mean, which, you know what, it's just it's inconceivable. I mean, why wouldn't he move it? People need to message him and tell him to move the entire event so I can attend. Because I am, unfortunately, in Valencia.
I think, should we try and get that trending on Twitter?
I think Get Bryce to LAN should be on Twitter, yes.
Yeah, I think we should hashtag that, Get Bryce to LAN. I think that'll go down well. Everyone messaging Mello like right now, like, get Brycey at LAN. We love Brycey. I think that'll go down quite well.
You know what? Speaking about LAN, I do love LAN. If people who haven't been to LAN or do dodge LAN frequently, you'll never understand the pre-LAN hype. And it starts about 2 weeks before LAN, maybe even before that, and you just start getting excited about it. It's all you can talk about. When you get there, it's basically everybody's quite sound at LAN. I know online sometimes it seems like people can be quite annoying or trolling. Yeah, trolling. But when you get to LAN, people are so safe. And I believe EGL7 is going to be your first LAN, Ben.
Yeah, it is. I'm actually really excited for it. Excited for it. I think it's going to be amazing. The thing I'm most excited about, though, to be fair, is I'm actually going to meet all those people that I've been speaking to nearly every single day. You know, the guys that actually brought me into the competitive community, such as Songman Purds, and I also get to meet Brennan. The funny thing is, Tech Brennan, he actually lives only like 5 minutes away from where I am, and we still haven't met up. We keep saying that we'll go out for drinks and stuff, but it was actually his birthday this weekend.
You're avoiding him now. You're kind of.
I'm not. It was actually Tech Brennan's birthday, so a big shout out going to Tech Brennan for birthday this weekend. Happy birthday. Love you lots, man.
Speaking of shout-outs, if you do want to follow me or Ben on Twitter, my Twitter is @BryceTacular, BRICETACULAR. I always forget that. And obviously, Ben's is I believe it's link_King Benson.
Yes, you got it right this time.
Yeah.
I've been plugging it all LAN, but hey, you have to. Yeah.
Also, if you want to follow the streamer for this weekend, who's had a good day today because he kept messing up yesterday and ruining all my dreams, but go and follow him anyway. It's Roy G, ROYYYG, and obviously, if you do need to follow the EGL team, it will be @EGL Pro, and that is for all the latest information on the EGL tournaments. And I believe they do giveaways and prizes there to be won. So.
Have a quick look what someone just tweeted me on Twitter, Brycey. I've just retweeted it just for you. Already, moments of it as I am leaving our lips. Already, #Get Bryce to LAN has been tweeted. That's fantastic. We love to see that. Good stuff.
It should be good. This is a good point. While we are waiting for this next game to start, me and Ben are maybe going to talk for a little bit. Try not to ruin our voices too much. So, but if you have any questions, I mean, I keep seeing Revan in the chat. Obviously, that Collapse player, the famous MLG Revan, in the chat. He looks like he's enjoying it, and I believe he said he's actually still awake. He's been awake all night, and he's still come and watching us. But like I said, if you've got any questions we can possibly answer for you, throw them in the chat, and we will be here for the next little while, trying to answer anything, trying to talk about things. Yeah. Anything else to add, Ben?
I'm currently munching on a soother right now.
Currently munching on a soother right now.
I'm munching on a soother.
Well, apparently we need to quickly stop and start the stream, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick ad break, and then we're going to stop and start the stream to break it up, and we'll be right back with your Ask Us Anything.